The launch of the PlayStation 5 brought with it an unexpected gem in the form of Astro's Playroom, a game that not only showcases the new console's capabilities, but also heralds the arrival of a potential new mascot for the PlayStation brand. In an era where gaming icons like Mario and Sonic are deeply ingrained in popular culture, Sony positions Astro Bot as a figure poised to join their ranks. However, it seems like the majority of players has so far slept on the true potential of Astro Bot, with many commenters saying that removing this pre-installed game was one of the first steps of setting up their PlayStation 5. This essay explores how Astro Bot is emerging as a new mascot for PlayStation, supported by a review of the game that underscores its merits. My name is Chris, and this is Gamer's Delight. Since its inception in the mid-90s, PlayStation has seen various mascots, from Crash Bandicoot to Ratchet & Clank, each defining different eras of the brand. Crash Bandicoot was a staple of the original PlayStation era, embodying the console's edgy and irreverent spirit. The PlayStation 2 era saw the rise of characters like Jak and Daxter in Ratchet & Clank, who brought more narrative depth and varied gameplay experiences. Moving into the PlayStation 3 and 4 eras, Nathan Drake from the Uncharted series became a poster boy for the cinematic storytelling in games. However, none of these characters have had the enduring universal appeal of Nintendo's Mario. Astro Bot, first introduced in Astro Bot Rescue Mission, began as an endearing character with a niche market. With Astro's Playroom, Astro Bot steps into the spotlight, ready to become a central figure for the PlayStation identity. The game's accessibility, charm, and innovative use of technology position Astro Bot as a potential mascot that can resonate across a broad audience. Astro's Playroom is indigenously crafted to highlight the capabilities of the PlayStation 5 and its DualSense controller. Pre-installed on every PlayStation 5, the game serves as both a tech demo and a full-fledged platformer, demonstrating the console's power and the immersive potential of the new controller's haptic feedback and adaptive triggers. This strategic inclusion ensures that every PS5 owner has a chance to experience Astro's Playroom, maximizing its exposure and reinforcing Astro Bot's association with the new generation of PlayStation. Astro's Playroom is more than just a tech demo. It excels in its gameplay mechanics, offering a polished and engaging platforming experience. The game is divided into 4 main worlds, each themed around different components of the PlayStation 5: GPU Jungle, SSD Speedway, Cooling Springs, and Memory Meadow. Each world is meticulously designed, brimming with creativity and nostalgia for PlayStation's history. The levels are filled with puzzles, platforming challenges, and hidden collectibles, providing a well-rounded and satisfying gameplay experience. The game's use of the DualSense controller is nothing short of revolutionary. Players can feel the texture of different surfaces Astro walks on, the resistance of pulling a spring-loaded lever, and the sensation of raindrops. This level of immersion is unparalleled, making Astro's Playroom not just a game, but a sensory experience. The adaptive triggers provide variable resistance, giving players tactile feedback that enhances the feeling of connection to the game world. For instance, the tension in the triggers changes when Astro pulls on objects or uses different gadgets, providing a deeper level of engagement. Visually, Astro's Playroom is a feast for the eyes. The graphics are vibrant and detailed, running smoothly at 60 frames per second. Each environment is distinct with a level of polish that showcases the PS5's graphical prowess. The character design of Astro Bot is charming, with expressive animations that endear the character to players. The game's visual style is colorful and whimsical, appealing to players of all ages. The audio design is equally impressive. The soundtrack is catchy, with each world's theme music contributing to the overall atmosphere. The sound effects further immerse players in the game world. The audio cues are not just background elements, but integral parts of the gameplay, guiding players and enhancing the overall experience. While Astro's Playroom does not have a traditional narrative, it excels in weaving a story of nostalgia and celebration of PlayStation's legacy. Collectibles in the game include artifacts from the history of PlayStation consoles, accessories, and games. This stripped-down memory lane is not just for longtime fans, it sort of educates new players about the brand's rich heritage. Each collectible is meticulously modeled and presented in a virtual museum-like setting, allowing players to explore and interact with pieces of PlayStation history. The game also includes numerous Easter eggs and references to iconic PlayStation franchises, from God of War to Uncharted, creating a sense of connection and continuity. These elements of nostalgia are not just passive nods, but integrated into the gameplay, making the exploration of the game's world a delightful and rewarding experience. Astro Bot's potential as a PlayStation mascot is significant. The character's appeal lies in its universal charm, technological innovation, and embodiment of PlayStation's brand values. Astro's Playroom positions Astro Bot not just as a character in a game, but as a symbol of the new era of PlayStation, one that is innovative, inclusive, and deeply connected to its roots. Having a strong mascot like Astro Bot can help PlayStation solidify its brand identity, creating a recognizable and beloved figure that resonates with players of all ages. As PlayStation continues to evolve, Astro Bot can serve as a bridge between generations of gamers, embodying the spirit of innovation and fun that has defined the brand for decades. A mascot like Astro Bot can also enhance the marketability of the PlayStation brand, providing a focal point for marketing campaigns, merchandise, and cross-media ventures. The success of Astro's Playroom opens up numerous possibilities for the future of Astro Bot. A full-fledged sequel or spin-off could further develop Astro's world and character, expanding the narrative and gameplay possibilities. Additionally, Astro Bot's presence in other PlayStation titles or crossover events could reinforce his status as a mascot. Given the character's appeal, there's also potential for Astro Bot to appear in animated series or films, further cementing his place in popular culture. Astro's Playroom is more than just a game, it's a statement about the future of PlayStation. Through its innovative gameplay, nostalgic elements, and the endearing character of Astro Bot, it paves the way for a new mascot that can stand shoulder to shoulder with the likes of Mario and Sonic. As PlayStation moves forward, Astro Bot is poised to become an iconic symbol of the brand, representing its commitment to pushing the boundaries of gaming technology and delivering unforgettable experiences to players worldwide. Astro's Playroom not only celebrates the past of PlayStation, but also illuminates the path forward, with Astro Bot potentially leading the charge as a beacon of innovation, joy, and enduring appeal.